Hello student, today your start is second chapter types of software. Types of software. First we have discussion what is software, then is a discussion types of software. First is discussion software. First is what is software. Software is a programs that enables the computer to perform the specific task. Software means a programs. The programs of the computer are known as software. Then software is a programs that enable the computers to perform the specific tasks. A program either software with you or can perform a specific task. Then it controls the operation and working of the computer. Software always control the any type of operations of the computer and working of the computer. Then based on the function and purpose, software is broadly classified into two types. One is the system software and application software. Software also classified as two types. One is the system software, second is application software. These are types of software. First is the software is a program. It can perform the specific tasks of the computers. Then software is classified two type. One is the system software and application software. Next we are discussion what is system software. System software means the operating system of the computer are known as system software. Or what is system software? Then system software is a collection of program. The collection of the programs are known as a system software. Then designed to operate, control and extend the processing capabilities of the computer. Then it is designed to operate, then control and extend the processing capabilities of the computer. It can perform all the operations of the computer. System software is the main software. It can control all the operations of the computer. Then this software also usually prepared by the computer manufacturer. This software is developed either prepared by the computer manufacturer. Computer manufacturer develop this software, not develop the users. The next is it's an interface between the hardware and user. It is also interface between the user and the hardware, either user and computer. The interface between the user and computer. Okay, this is the main functions of system software or operating system. It is the interface between the user and computer and user and hardware. Then system software includes operating system. Systems software also include the operating systems, compiler, assembler, file management tools and the system utilities and debuggers. These are included with the operating system. System software is main is operating system, then is a compiler with a translating, assembler with also translating, file management with a management of files and some utilities problems also can solve. These are functions of operating system. The next is discussion what is the main important features of system software. First main features of operating system is the system software is it close the system. Then it can control of the on and off. Either it is also can perform the closing the system. Then it is not easy to design. Then operating system is not easy for to designing. Then it is fast in speed and it is also can very fastly working of the computer. Then it is written in the low level language. Operating system written in the low level language. Then it is difficult to manipulate. This is the some features of operating system. These 5 features of operating system. Next is different types of system software. Then system software also classified as the three types. One is operating system, second is utility programs, third is language processor. These are three types of system software. First is the operating system. Operating system is also known as system software. Then what is operating system? Operating system is the interface which acts between the computer and hardware and the user. The interface between the user and computer are known as operating system or system software. Then it is a system software. Operating system is also system software. Then which controls the overall activities of the computer. Overall activities of the computer means what? All the functions of a computer can control as the operating system or system software. Then some commonly used operating systems are, we can use with the Windows, XP, MSC, OS, Linux is the examples of some operating systems. Then next, the use of operating system. What is the use of operating system? It manages the resources of system. Then it can act an interface between the user and the computer. Hardware, those manage the transfer of the data between them. Then it looks after the system security and performance. Then it allows for smooth functioning of the application software. These are some use of operating system. Operating system use means manage of the main resources of the system or computer. Then it can interface between the user and the computer. If operating system is loaded, then user can work in the computer. Then look after the systems is the security and performance. Any type of passwording can use also to be the operating system. Then it also allows to the smooth functioning of the application softwares. This is the main use of operating system. The next is types of operating system. How many types of operating system? There are 5 types of operating system. First is one is single user operating system. Second is multi-user operating system. Then is multi-processing operating system, multitasking operating system, multi-threading operating system. This type of 5 types of operating system. First is what is single user operating system. Single user operating system. The operating system only allows one user to work on the application and to access the data from the computer are known as a single user operating system. Only one user can operate the computer. One user to not more user the operate the computer. Then examples of single user operating system is MS Windows. Next is multi-user operating system. The operating system allows more than one user to access the same data at the same time on the computer are called multi-user operating system. Multi-user operating system means one to more user are known as multi-user. Then examples of multi-user operating system is Unix and Linux, but your book is only Linux is the operating system of multi-user. Then same type third is multi-processing operating system. This type of operating system is capable of supporting and utilizing more than one computer processor with a connect with a one or more computer connection. Then example of Linux, Unix and Windows XP. Then is multitasking operating system. This type of operating system also allows to multiple software process to run at the same time. More of softwares or multiple softwares process and run with the same time or at a time. For example, Windows 8. Windows 8 is the multitasking operating system. The next is multi-threading operating system. Multi-threading operating system means this type of operating system allows to different parts a software program to run the correctly and the system. For example, is the Linux, Unix and the Windows XP. This is the examples of a multi-threading operating system. Then types of operating system. One is single user operating system. Single user operating system is Windows. Then it's multi-user operating system is Linux. Then it's multi-processing is Windows XP. Then it's multitasking is Windows 8. Then is multi-threading is Windows XP. These are 5 types of operating system and this example. Okay, utility program. Then without the operating system, the computer is a useless machine. If no operating system, the computer is a useless machine. The operating system is the control the computer hardware and action interface with the application software and program. Operating system is the main programs. It controls the computer hardware. Computer hardware means all the parts of the computer and action interface with the application software. How to use of the different application software and program, that also control as operating system. Then to manage, maintain and control the computer resources. It also manage all the applications and softwares and hardwares and maintain and control the computer resources. All the operations also control as the operating system. Then the operating system is supported by the utility software. Then operating system also supported by the utility software. Some utility software with can operating system is supported. Now we are discussing what is utility software. Utility software is the system software. Utility software is also system software designed to analyze, configure, manage and maintain the computer infrastructure. This utility software with can design to analyze, configure, manage and maintain the computer infrastructure. Infrastructure also can maintain with this utility software. The utility programs provide the improved functionality to the computer. Then this software usually perform small tasks that fine tune and manage the operating system. It also control of the operating system. Then examples of utility programs are antivirus software, then backup software, data compression, network utilities, file manager and disk management. This all is the examples of utility programs. Utility programs, first is antivirus software, second is backup software, third is data compression, network utilities, file management and disk management. This all is the examples of utility software. The next is what is antivirus software. Antivirus, virus means can affect to the computers. Then antivirus software means it scan the computer for possible in virus. If a virus is affected to the computer, then antivirus can remove of the virus of the computer. Then it's backup software. What is a backup software? It takes the backup copy of the data on the disk. Which data we have stored, that is the backup copy. Backup means again same type of duplicate copy unknown as backup copy. Backup copy of the disk. Then fourth, data compression. It is used to compress the and the contents of the disk, which is data stored in the disk that also can compress of the utility software. Then it's network utilities. It analyze the network communicative of the computer. Then file management. File management means the manage of the files on the computer by performing of action like deleting, moving, then merging and renaming files. This is called file managers. File manager means how to deleting the files, how to moving means how to change with one location to another location, how to merging means combining, either renaming, change the name of file. This type of operation is called file manager. Then disk management. Disk management means includes the functions like disk cleaner. Disk cleaner means how to deleting of space of the disk. Either disk formatting. Formatting means how to delete all the files again, create a new tracks. This is called disk formatting. This type of operations in using of utilities software. Then how to access the utilities program in Windows 7. If you want to use the utility software using of Windows 7, first click on start, step 1 you click on start, then click on all programs, then click on accessories, then under accessories is click on system tool, then a list of utility programs will appear. First is start, all program accessories, then click on system tool, then is list of utility programs will appear. Means this type of utilities programs are appear, more of utilities programs are appears. Then you can select any program's name. First is click on start. Here one is the start, 2 is the all program, 3 is the accessories, 4th is the system tool, then 5th is the select any tools name. Okay, this type you can use with utility. Then next is language processor. What is language processor? Language processor means the programs are used for convert the high level language code to machine level language are known as language processor. Okay, language processor means the software bit can convert high level language to machine level language. Either, what is the correct answer? A software is needed which can convert high level language code into machine level language codes are known as language processor or language translator. Language translator with can convert the high level language to machine level language. Then there are 3 types of language translator or language processor. One is the compiler, second is assembler, third is interpreter. Then first is, what is compiler? Compiler means the translator or language processor which perform the functions of converting source code from high level language to binary machine code at a time are known as compiler. It can translate a high level language to machine level language or binary machine code, but whole program translate with at a time. Then same type another is assembler. Assembler is a translator or a language processor. Then assembler is a language processor which perform the function of converting source code from low level assembly language to binary machine code. Then assembler also convert with a assembly language to machine language. It is a translator. It can translate a assembly language to machine language or binary machine code. Then same type, third is interpreter. Interpreter also translator, either a language processor which perform the functions of detecting the CPU or its program, then it is different from the assembler and compiler. But that is at a time compile, it can compile to with a line by line. It can interpret, translate and execute the each instruction simultaneously by line. Compiler whole program at once with a high level language to machine level language. Same type assembler is a translator. It can translate assembly language to machine level language. Then its interpreter and translator, it can translate high level language to machine level language line by line. These are three types of translated and translate with the some high level language to machine level language.